Shalom Chaverim, this is Rabbi Shapira coming to you live from Dominican Republic. As you can see behind me, the beautiful scenery. You can show them this amazing scenery. I never seen that before. Check this out. This is a little wild. A guy riding a bike, a bicycle through this. But I want to tell you, when we came in here, the Spirit of the Lord is upon this weekend and upon this time. And the spirit of the pastor, we met a church, I don't know if it was a Church of God, a Methodist pastor, other pastors, and they all come with a love that I've rarely experienced when I go to places. And I knew that I came to the right place because they say if you're Israeli, you don't even have to pay when you come on in here. You have to understand the history behind this country. Everybody rejected the Jewish people who tried to run away from Germany. They're one of the very few countries that says, come on in, and as you come on in, we'll give you land here and we will take care of you. It was Dominican Republic. This is a prophetic weekend. We need to pray, number one, for unity. Number two, we need to pray for numbers and strength in numbers this week. And number three, we need to pray for the power, because there is awakening here in this island for the Jewishness. And by the way, there are a lot of people who are they're mixed also with Jewish people. There are several thousand people who are practicing Judaism, but there's much more that they are somehow mixed. We need to pray. We need to pray for the Jewish community, and I appreciate if we pray that God give me the exact words to say that will speak to the heart of the nations. We are talking about events, friends, that affect nations right now. Not individuals, not churches, but nations. And this is what you're supporting. And I want to encourage you to continue to faithfully support our work. Yeah, this time I am in a place that seems easy, fairly easy to be in, but it's not always easy. Like Nigeria, other places, Malaysia, Indonesia, etc., etc. We need your support, both in prayer and financial support, to do the things that we have to do to bring rectification. Look, friends, there is right now, and we are counting the Omer. We're counting ahead, and everybody should be looking forward for this future wedding that Israel is about to have on Mount Sinai. It's a reenactment. So God, it says in the book of Micah chapter 7, is going to do a future wedding. And it's going to be a greater wedding than the Mount Sinai wedding. And we have to prepare right now for this wedding. Our job is to prepare and to prepare the bride. When the bride is ready, there is a rule in Judaism. A groom never come to an unprepared bride. He will never knock on the door of a bride that is not ready. If you truly believe that the bride include the nations, and I do, if you truly believe that the bride include the Jewish people, and I do, if you truly believe the bride include Messianic Jews, I do, then we have a lot to do to prepare the bride. The groom is standing and he is waiting. He wants to come and knock on the door, but the bride is not ready yet. In this Torah portion this week, we read about Parashat Metzorah in Tazria, about the leper who is revealed against to the house of Israel, Beyom, it says in Hebrew, the day of his cleansing. Who is this leper who is being cleansed and prepared? Well, this leper is the Messiah himself, who is the one who announced him and say he is clean. That is the high priest's job, to announce him, say, oops, here we go, I lost my kippah. To say, he is clean. Israel, and those who have been grafted into Israel, we're called nations of priests, have a job today to look upon Mashiach and say, he is clean, he is clean. That is our job today, to look upon Yeshua and say, Yeshua is clean, and purified him, not as Jesus that brought the pogrom and the Inquisition and the Holocaust, but as Yeshua, the one who is part of the house of Israel. That is our job and our duty today. And what is happening here on the island is prophetic. And we have to say Yeshua is no longer a leper, he is clean. And we have to say that to the world today. Purify the name of Yeshua. In Hebrew we say Kiddush Hashem, the sanctification of the name. There is no greater commandment, no greater blessing to sanctify the name, okay, of our Messiah. Help us to sanctify his name. It's not by pronouncing name, it is by our action. So we pray that this weekend there will be hundreds upon hundreds, even more, that will purify and sanctify the name of Yeshua again. Pray, get behind it. We need your support because the work is just beginning. This is just a start. And by the way, I want to thank you. Through your support, we're able to also bless this event with I think like $1,200, and actually a little bit more. And we're thankful. This is your support that allow us to do so. Wouldn't it be amazing if we can do $5,000 or $10,000? Because the need is here. Please consider your gifts helping us to do this. If you cannot give, pray. If you cannot pray, don't be silent. This weekend we're also going to discuss the Holocaust and the sins of, King David says it the best way. In Psalm 51, when he says, Adonai sefatai tiftach. Lord, open my lips and let me declare your awesome and glorious name. Yeshua's name has been tainted through crusaders, pogroms, Inquisition, and Holocaust. Now we have to open our lips and proclaim that those things were not done in the name of Yeshua. They were done by another spirit, a spirit that masquerades as an angel of light, but it's really an angel of darkness. So we're going to conquer this island, just as there is a spiritual ground ready right now, because this island has been open to the Jewish people. We have a mission to conquer right now. Every land, every nation, every tribe, every continent, for the name of our Messiah. So let's do it together. This is the season that God is making. And I love it. It is said in the Talmud, whoever saves one Jewish soul, he saves the entire world, as he saved the entire world. One person had a vision for this event, and this event took place. I'm not saying there was not the help of others, there was, but a vision of one person. Each and every one of you need to get a vision for your synagogue, for your church, for your city, for your community, for your state, for your country. We have been receiving reports this week of great events all over the country to sanctify the name of our God and Messiah again. What about you? Do you have this vision? Do you have the vision right now, or are you kind of standing back? Don't stand back. Don't be silent. And don't say, yeah, Rabbi Shapira, you're doing it. You can do it. Believe, obey, and act. That's all what you need to do. Believe the promises of God, obey what God is telling you to do, and act upon those things until the salvation of our people come. God bless you. Thank you. We're going to keep you updated. Listen, we have next to me here, a matter of fact, we'll hear from him later, are descendants of Nazis. Do you hear what I'm telling you? That come to reconcile with the Jewish people. We read in the Torah that when Yaakov and Esau reconciled, it was not Yaakov who ran to Esau, it's Esau who ran to Jacob to reconcile. For us to have pastors here who are running to reconcile with us, is prophetic move of God in these last days. You're going to hear reports and testimonies all throughout the week. We're going to have live streams, live event. Where is Pastor Manny? Is he here? Yeah, okay. We'll get him later. But you're going to hear testimonies all throughout this week that make you understand that the return of Yeshua is imminent. And we must do something now, take actions to hasten his return. God bless you from Dominican Republic. Let us bring the name of our Messiah and break the silence for the name of the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and our people restoration. Litraot.